The tools of vibe coding. I want to talk about tools, not theories, not philosophies, not frameworks. Tools, the actual platforms and services and applications that make vibe coding possible. Because understanding vibe coding in theory is one thing. Having the right tools to actually do it is another. And after 18 months of building apps, I have learned that the tools you choose determine the speed, quality, and scale of what you build. Let me start by being clear about what I mean by vibe coding tools. I do not mean coding tools. I am not talking about code editors or version control or terminal commands. I am talking about platforms where you describe what you want in natural language, and the platform builds it for you. These are AI-assisted app building platforms. You speak, they build, you review, they adjust. That is the core loop. And the tool you choose determines how well that loop works. I use Base 44. That is my primary platform. I have tried others, I have explored alternatives. But Base 44 is where I build. It is where I have built all 7 of my published apps and where I am building the next ones. So I am going to talk about Base 44 first, and then I will talk about other tools that complement it. Base 44 is an AI app building platform. You describe what you want in plain English and the AI builds it. Pages, entities, backend functions, integrations, authentication, payments, everything. You do not write code. You write instructions. The AI interprets your instructions and creates a working application. The reason I chose Base 44 over other platforms comes down to 4 things. First is completeness. Base 44 handles everything. The front end, the back end, the database, the authentication, the payment processing, the file storage, the email sending, everything is in one platform. I do not need to stitch together 5 different services. I describe what I want, and Base 44 builds all of it. That completeness means I can go from idea to launched app without ever leaving the platform. Second is the natural language interface. The way you communicate with Base 44 is by typing instructions in plain English. There is no syntax to learn, no special commands, no markup language. You just type what you want, like you are sending an email to a developer. The AI understands your intent and builds accordingly. This natural language interface is what makes vibe coding accessible to non-technical people. If you can write an email, you can build an app. Third is the iteration speed. When something is not right, you do not wait days for a developer to fix it. You type a new instruction and the AI adjusts immediately. Minutes, not days. That speed of iteration is what allows you to go from rough prototype to polished product in hours instead of weeks. And the faster you iterate, the faster you find what works. The faster you find what works, the faster you launch. The faster you launch, the faster you get feedback. The faster you get feedback, the better your next iteration. Speed compounds. Fourth is the ecosystem. Base 44 has a marketplace where builders can publish their apps as templates. Other users can download your template and use it. You can also download templates from others. This ecosystem means you do not always have to start from scratch. You can take an existing template and customize it. That sharing economy of app templates accelerates everyone. You benefit from what others have built. Others benefit from what you have built. Everyone moves faster together. Now, let me talk about complementary tools. These are tools that work alongside your vibe coding platform to enhance what you can do. The first complementary tool is an AI image generator. I use AI to generate images for my apps. Hero images, icons, backgrounds, social media graphics, book covers. Instead of hiring a designer or searching stock photo sites, I describe the image I want and the AI creates it. This saves time and money and allows me to maintain visual consistency across my apps. For example, when I was building 7D AI Academy, I needed a logo. I described what I wanted to the AI image generator. A modern minimalist logo for an AI education platform. The letters 7D should be prominent. Blue and white color scheme. Clean, professional friendly. The AI generated several options. I chose the one that felt right. Total time, 5 minutes. Total cost, free. The same logo from a designer would have taken a week and cost hundreds of euros. That is the power of complementary AI tools. The second complementary tool is an AI writing assistant. I use AI to help me write copy for my apps, landing page text, email sequences, product descriptions, help documentation, marketing copy. I do not use AI to write everything. I write the core message myself because it comes from my heart and my experience. But I use AI to refine, polish, and structure my writing, to catch typos, to suggest improvements, to generate variations that I can choose from. The writing assistant is not my voice. I am my voice. But the assistant helps me express my voice more clearly. It is like having an editor who works at the speed of thought. I write a draft. The assistant suggests improvements. I accept or reject. The final text is mine, but it is better than what I could produce alone, and it is produced in minutes instead of hours. The third complementary tool is an AI music generator. I use AI to create background music for my audio content and video content. When I create educational videos or promotional videos, I need music. Music sets the tone. It creates emotion. It makes content more engaging. But licensing music is expensive and complicated. AI-generated music is original. No licensing issues, no copyright concerns. I describe the mood I want. Calm, inspiring, upbeat, reflective. The AI creates a track. I download it. I use it. Done. I also use AI to generate audio scripts. Actually, that is what I am doing right now. This series of scripts is being written by me with the help of my AI agent. I provide the topic, the stories, the framework, and the voice. The AI helps me structure it, expand it, and format it. The result is content that is authentically mine, but polished and complete. This is vibe coding applied to content creation, not just apps, any creative work. The fourth complementary tool is a design tool for user interface customization. While the vibe coding platform creates the app structure, sometimes you want to fine-tune the visual design. Colors, spacing, typography, layout adjustments. A design tool lets you make these adjustments visually. You see the change as you make it. No code required. You click and drag and adjust until it looks right. That visual control complements the natural language building. You describe the structure to the AI. You fine-tune the design with the visual tool. The fifth complementary tool is an analytics platform. Once your app is live, you need to understand how users interact with it, where they come from, what they click, where they drop off, what features they use, what features they ignore. Analytics give you the data to make informed decisions about what to improve. Without analytics, you are guessing. With analytics, you are informed, and informed decisions produce better products. I want to talk about how to choose the right tools, because I see people making two common mistakes. The first mistake is choosing too many tools. They sign up for everything, every platform, every service, every tool, and they spend more time managing tools than building apps. The complexity overwhelms them. They switch between tools constantly. They lose focus. They lose momentum. And they quit. My approach is the opposite. I use one platform for building, one tool for images, one tool for writing, one tool for music, one tool for analytics, 5 tools total. Each serves a specific purpose. None overlaps. I do not add a new tool unless the existing tools cannot do what I need. Simplicity is the strategy. Fewer tools mean more focus. More focus means more building. More building means more apps. More apps mean more impact. The second mistake is choosing tools based on features instead of fit. People choose the platform with the most features, but the platform with the most features is often the most complex. And complexity is the enemy of execution. You do not need every feature. You need the right features, the features that match your use case, your skill level, your workflow. A simpler tool that fits your workflow is better than a complex tool that does not. I chose Base 44 not because it has the most features. I chose it because it fits how I think. I think in natural language. I think in stories. I think in systems. Base 44 understands natural language. It understands stories. It understands systems. The fit between how I think and how the platform works is what makes me productive. If a platform does not fit how you think, no amount of features will make you productive. Fit beats features every time. Let me also talk about cost, because I know people worry about the cost of tools. I was worried too. When I started, I was barely making money. The idea of paying a monthly subscription for a building platform felt like a luxury I could not afford. But I reframed it. I did not see it as a cost. I saw it as an investment. The platform was my developer, my designer, my database administrator, my hosting provider, all in one. If I had to hire people for each of those roles, it would cost thousands per month. The platform cost a fraction of that. So the question was, not can I afford the platform? The question was, can I afford to build without it? And here is the thing about tool costs. They should be proportional to your return. If a tool costs $50 a month and helps you build an app that generates $500 a month, the tool has paid for itself 10 times over. The cost of the tool is not the issue. The return on the tool is the issue. And the return depends on how well you use it. A great tool in the hands of someone who does not build produces zero return. A simple tool in the hands of someone who builds every day produces enormous return. I want to share a practical tip about tool selection. Before you commit to a platform, try it. Most vibe coding platforms offer a free trial or a free tier. Use it. Build something small, a landing page, a simple form, a basic app with one entity and one page. See how it feels. Does the AI understand your instructions? Is the interface intuitive? Is the output quality good? Is the iteration fast? Does the platform fit how you think? That trial will tell you more than any review or comparison article. When I first tried Base 44, I built a landing page in the first hour. That landing page was not impressive, but the process of building it told me everything I needed to know. The AI understood my instructions. The interface was intuitive. The output was good. The iteration was fast. And most importantly, it felt right. It felt like the tool was designed for someone like me, a non-technical person with ideas and vision. That feeling of fit is what made me commit. And that commitment is what made me build 7 apps in 18 months. Let me also mention something about tools and identity. Some people feel that using AI tools is cheating, that real builders write code, that using a platform that builds for you is not real building. I have addressed this in earlier episodes, but I want to touch on it here because it affects tool selection. If you believe that using AI tools is cheating, you will resist them. You will choose harder tools to prove you are a real builder. And you will waste time learning skills that are becoming automated when you could be building products. The tools do not define the builder. The builder defines the tools. I am a builder because I build, not because of what I use to build. A carpenter who uses power tools is not less of a carpenter than one who uses hand tools. They are both carpenters. The one with power tools just builds faster. Vibe coding tools are power tools for app building. They do not make you less of a builder. They make you a faster builder. And faster builders ship more products. And more products mean more impact. And more impact is the goal. If you want to learn which tools I use and how to get started with them, join me at 7D AI Academy. I will walk you through the exact tool stack I use to build 7 apps. Search for 7D AI Academy online and start building today. I am Smarty, and this has been episode 14 of Vibe Coding with Purpose. In the next episode, we are going to talk about the business of vibe coding, how to monetize your apps, how to price, how to market without manipulation. See you there.